What's up, guys? It's Joey here, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna do a reaction slash breakdown of the RE4 remake technically trailer, but gameplay trailer, if you want to call this, of the cabin fight. You know, in the original RE4, and the cabin fight was so, I guess, iconic. You can say. You so many enemies or gynos coming at you at one time. You had the Plagas in the game too as well. And, so let's get started right away. So if you're hype, drop a like, sub down below, and let's get started. So let me talk about this a little bit. So right away, you have wooden planks. They were in the previous games, but here it's only for this section of the game. So maybe like if you're in a house or in a castle, maybe able to use these, maybe. But so far, I only seem to be only in this area point of the game only. And we'll have to see. So here we have the hunting rifle, or bow action sniper rifle, whatever you want to call it. Right here's Lewis, by the way. Right here's Lewis. Different layout, a little bit different layout. Table in the middle still here, but other than that, it's kind of the same. So they have shovels now too as well. They have shovels now. You can see some of the shovels. But you still have the torches and the axes. There's the shotgun. Obviously right there. But yeah, the layout is different a little bit, but not much different. Where I'm like overly disappointed in it. Grenades. By the way, oh wait a minute. So the Plagas, I thought they look kind of remind me of the Orb Broach animation a little bit. They're super cool, super more terrifying in my opinion. But what I wanted to say is that I feel I might not like this, but I'm saying this inventory, I kind of like it, kind of like on the fly. I guess you can't do the case way too as well. We could attache case route too as well. But this I like the most because you can do it on the fly without going to inventory, taking it out, this and that, doing all that work. Here you can play favorite weapons. Here we have the TMP, probably not default, probably the default TMP, probably the handgun, the sniper rifle, the shotgun, and this right here, probably a new gun. I think they show it right here. I'm not showing it. I'm not too sure. I forgot if they showed it or not. But I think it's either a shotgun or a new it's probably a new gun. It seems because it ain't that right now. I don't think it's probably a new gun. Here's your grenades too as well. Yeah, Plagas look amazing, by the way. It still kept the same design, but it's more bigger, more grotesque looking. So, yeah, they can grab you. They can grab you from behind now. Because before, then they can do in the old game, but you're going to see like Well, I guess I don't know what to do. Maybe I think I'm I feel mixed up. Cause I think from behind it can always grab you. But I think now when they I think I'm saying from something else. I think I'm not too sure. But anyway, let's move on. So here we have the goat head person. I'm not sure of his name yet. You might say it right here, maybe. Yeah, so you know, I'm gonna say what his name is. Probably gonna find out more of the game lore when you actually play the game. So right here, by the way, people are the rain. People are complaining about the rain, how it looks. I think it looks fine. It looks better here than screenshots did. you can crouch in the game, so maybe stealth sections in the game. Maybe you're gonna have. Here's your red 9 too, by the way. So you have QTEs, but I think these the ones are. I knew because again need the QTEs obviously to do stuff right here. The melee your opponents or enemies or gatos, whatever you're shooting at. So I say we're gonna keep those obviously, but yeah. To the kick, and there's the So apparently, if you do this, it stops the plagas from bursting out of their heads. So instead of shooting enemy down, so instead of shooting the guy down, then you knife him on the ground. This is the new way of doing it, I guess you want to say it. So so in this playthrough he has the Red 9, the pistol, the TMP, you've seen it already. So it's definitely a more darker than the original. I mean, like like you need a flashlight to see obviously. Definitely more darker of a game. By the way, the gameplay is so fluid. By the way, like kind of reminds me of The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. Its movement, because I think Part 2 the most because how fluid the movement is, how you can like crouch and you probably can't dodge and all that, but still the movement out of the game forms kind of reminds me of The Last of Us. Of that game a little bit, yeah. By the way, the pod right here, the pod here just flies. Right here. Watch it right here. Ready? The pot just flies over there. It's funny too. But yeah, gameplay is smooth. Like I said, it reminds me of the Last of Us Part 2, mostly because, like I said, how fluid that gameplay is, and yeah, I'm thrilled how smooth it looks though. Like honestly, it looks smoother than one. It looks smoother than 2 and 3 remakes movement, I think. And there's obviously the bullhead. So yeah, so instead of doing a cow head, they went with the bullhead. There's your knife animation again with the head. So here's the thing I'm concerned about. So my problem with the original game was how much money you got in. He already has 70,000. It's only at the cabin fight. Yeah, I remember doing this my first run ever in this game during the playthrough of the original. I think I had like the same amount, but in the PS4 or PS5, or playing on the PS4 version of the game, it gives you so much money. So much money. I think like every job was out of money. Like I feel like I got more money than ammo in the game. So hopefully they balance it out better, in my opinion. Because I remember playing my first time on the PS4 version. I got like this amount of money like first hour in the game, and I got almost all the upgrades in the game already. Well, not all of it, but the first gun is max upgrade almost in the game. Hope I guess it's more balanced, but if it is, it's whatever. So there's the evade option right there. You seen right there the evade option. I'll just see it again. So we evade. I guess maybe like a dodge maybe. So behind them, yeah, I guess it's probably a machete probably. So we have probably the castle. I think personally this is gonna be the entrance of the castle. So right here, if I have like a note right here, a letter of the lore of the castle, probably, or I say probably a lot. It is a note for the castle, dummy. Come on. So here's Ashley right here. It looks like was she waiting or was she walking? So right here, he knows already. This is Ashley's animation or icon. He's walking or running or staying behind. So here just kind of lagging behind a little bit. So maybe in the game or in the original, she's always like right behind you all the time. So maybe in certain areas of the game, she'll explore like all around the thing. Like Leon, here's ammo. Leon, here's a note. Here's this, here's that. So maybe she'll look for stuff around the area to help you out. Maybe that's why she's a little behind Leon, or I guess kind of like a little behind Leon. Cause watch, cause she's like somewhere not close to Leon. They're right here. They're right here. She's right there. So maybe she's waiting for an animation, or she's looking for an ammo from Leon. But well, I don't know. So it's some guessing, or it could be a glitch, maybe in the game too as well. One thing I don't like in the game, by the way, obviously seen this already, but I think the screenshot of the Hunnigan thing got leaked too as well. So if you play Dead Space, you know the little hologram right there, so it's going to be that. I hope it's not that because holograms weren't a thing in 2004 or 5 where the game takes place. But if it is, it won't be a big deal. But I think I rather the thing where it's side by side with walkie talkies. I prefer that route, but this is that I'm not gonna complain about it. But yeah. So we've seen this already in the first gameplay trailer. So there's the parry with a knife. I'm gonna say, oh, he's parrying with a knife with a chainsaw. How's that possible? If you play any RE game, they always say wacky and goofy. Like this honestly screams RE right here. Like if we're showing a person an RE screenshot of the most RE event in the game or thing in the game, show them this right here. This right here is RE in a nutshell, right here. It's how it has goofiness, but it's fun goofy. It's not like RE sets where it's bad goofy. It's kind of fun goofy-ish, I guess you want to say. Another thing, the Chainsaw Guy. So originally, 18 years as well. I'll post it, maybe not, I don't know. I won't show you every single screenshot because I don't want to spoil you guys too as well with some of the screenshots. Originally his design was going to be the same thing. It's like with this design too as well. So his whole design was I guess the ovaries, I guess. Where he was more of a monster-ish person. But yeah, so much more fluid gameplay wise. Like I said, lots of Last of Us Part 2's gameplay movements. How it's on cutscene, the gameplay, like that. And yeah, the chainsaw guy don't come through the door. Before you do this animation right here, you just the door would just break off like the wood would just fall apart out of nowhere. It's kind of funny actually. Oops. About that. So yeah, Chainsaw Guy right there looks terrifying as well. Looks a little more taller too as well. Yeah, the parry animate, it's animation parrying right here too. The pitchfork people or pitchforks. You know right that means are Argonauts. Kind of like humans with. You'll find out in the game. I don't want to spoil it too much. So you see his eyes, they look way better in the game than the original, I think. I think there's a better Salvador than the original RE4. This is my opinion, though. But, yeah. I think that's basically it of the show right here. We're already seeing this in more other footage. So it's the animation right here again with the head. Like I said, instead of knifing the guy on the ground 10 million times in a row, there's this route right here. This right here you can just do. They'll prefer this route, this thing I do. It's easier than just stabbing the guy or shooting him in the leg. They knife him 10 many times on the ground. Yeah, so I prefer this this right here, in my opinion, is easier than shooting him in the leg, than knife him, knife him on the ground 10 million times. Yeah, I prefer it this way. This is my opinion, but maybe people will prefer. Oops, sorry for that. We prefer that way. Oh, come on, dumbass. Yeah, good for you. So definitely, some improvements I would say. Any critiques I would to say? Maybe the parenting is a little goofy, but like I said, it's fun goofy. Um, the whole knifing thing on the ground, where that on mine, like you prefer knife on the knife on the ground. So in the original game, I explained this in my last video, I think, where in the original RE4, if you shoot a gun out in the leg, and you knife him on the ground, it's way easier to use ammo if you shoot him than knife him on the ground in the original game, because you save ammo, save time, and all that. So in this game, I guess they're doing that route. You would just press a button, stab him in the head, and he's dead. I kind of prefer the other one, but this that more easier to do in my opinion. So, excuse me. Anyway, that was it for the video. If you like the video, sub down below. Like the video. And what do you guys think? Are you hype? Not hype? I've just seen this Cabin Fight gameplay right here. I am more hyped for the game. Like every screenshot I say this game or gameplay I say, it looks even more better than they showed before. But yeah. Anyway, But yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll see you next time. Peace.